English podcast for beginners, A2 to B1. Learn English with fun food conversations.
English podcast for beginners, A2 to B1. Learn English with fun food conversations. Let's talk about food. Part 1. Introduction and warm-up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our English podcast for beginners. My name is David.
And I'm Anna. Today, we're going to talk about something delicious, something fun, and something very useful for learning English: food.
Food is a great topic because everyone eats food every day. And talking about food in English is easy, interesting, and also a great way to connect with people.
Yes, imagine traveling to another country. People might ask you, "What's your favorite food?" or "What do you usually eat for breakfast?" If you can answer these questions in English, you can make friends more easily.
Why food is such a good topic. Let's think, why is food such a good topic for learning English? First, it's universal. Everyone has something to say about food. Second, it's practical. You need English when you order food in a restaurant or when you buy food in a supermarket. Third, it's fun. Talking about food makes people happy.
That's true. When we talk about food, we often smile. And in English, simple words are enough: pizza, rice, bread, chicken, soup.
So today, in part 1, we'll do a warm-up. We'll start with some very basic words about food, and we'll practice saying them slowly and clearly.
Key vocabulary: food words. Let's learn and repeat some common food words. Listeners, say them after me. Rice, bread, meat, fish, chicken, soup, salad, pizza, noodles, eggs.
Great! Now let's put these words into short sentences. Repeat after me. I like rice. I eat bread for breakfast. I don't like fish. I love pizza. Short dialogue. Let's listen to a short conversation.
What do you usually eat for lunch?
I usually eat rice and chicken.
Do you like pizza?
Yes, I love pizza.
Simple, right? You can practice this with a friend or even by yourself.
Mini practice. Your turn. Now, listeners, it's your turn. I'll ask and you answer. What do you usually eat for breakfast? What food do you like? What food don't you like?
Don't worry if your answers are short. Even just "I like rice" or "I don't like fish" is excellent practice.
Cultural note. Did you know? In English-speaking countries, people often talk about food when they first meet. It's an easy topic. For example, do you like Italian food? What's your favorite restaurant?
Yes, so if you can talk about food, you can always start a friendly conversation in English.
Reflection. In part 1, we learned some basic food words, practiced short sentences, and listened to an easy dialogue.
In part 2, we'll talk about favorite food, how to say what you love, what you like, and what you don't like in English.
Both?
See you in part 2.
Let's talk about food. Part 2. Talking about favorite food.
Welcome back, listeners. In part 1, we learned some basic food words and practiced simple sentences.
Now, in part 2, we're going to talk about favorite food. Everyone has a favorite food, right?
Yes, some people love pizza, some love noodles, some love rice and curry. What about you, Anna?
My favorite food is pizza. I really love the cheese and tomato. And you, David?
I love sushi. It's fresh, healthy, and very tasty.
Key sentences. Let's practice some useful sentences together. Listeners, repeat after me. My favorite food is pizza. I love sushi. I like salad. I don't like spicy food.
Very good. These sentences are short, clear, and perfect for beginners.
Dialogue. Asking about favorite food.
Let's listen to a short conversation. A. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is pasta.
Do you like spicy food?
No, I don't like spicy food.
Do you like ice cream?
Yes, I love ice cream.
Easy, right? You can use the same question, what's your favorite food, with anyone.
Teaching tip.
Here's a tip. Instead of always saying, I like, try using I love, I don't like, or I hate. This makes your English more colorful.
For example, I love chocolate. I like apples. I don't like coffee. I hate fish.
Mini practice. Your turn.
Okay, listeners, now it's your turn. I'll ask and you answer. What's your favorite food? Do you like pizza? Do you like vegetables? Do you like spicy food?
Great job! You can practice these questions with your classmates, friends, or even by yourself in front of a mirror.
Cultural note.
Did you know, in many English-speaking countries, people love to talk about their favorite food? It's a very common small talk question.
For example, in the US, people might say, I love burgers. In the UK, someone might say, I really like fish and chips.
So, if you learn how to talk about your favorite food, you can easily join these conversations.
Recap. So today, in part 2, we learned how to say what food you like, love, don't like, or hate.
We also practiced questions and answers about favorite food, and we learned that this is an easy way to start a friendly conversation.
In part 3, we'll talk about meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You'll learn how to say what you usually eat in a day.
Both say,
See you in part
See you
3.
in part 3.
Let's talk about food. Part 3. Talking about meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Welcome back, listeners. In part 2, we talked about favorite food. We practiced sentences like, I love pizza, or I don't like spicy food.
Now, in part 3, let's talk about meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Vocabulary, meals of the day. Let's practice some basic words. Repeat after me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack.
Good. Now, let's add some food.
For breakfast, I eat bread and eggs.
For lunch, I have rice and chicken.
For dinner, I eat noodles and vegetables.
As a snack, I eat fruit. Dialogue, talking about meals.
Let's listen to a short conversation. What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I usually eat bread and eggs.
What do you have for lunch?
I have rice and chicken.
And for dinner?
For dinner, I sometimes eat noodles and vegetables.
Easy, right? Just use for breakfast, I eat, or for lunch, I have.
Teaching tip. Here's a tip. Eat and have mean the same in this context. You can say, I eat breakfast at 7 or I have breakfast at 7. Both are correct.
Exactly. Native speakers often use have. For example, I usually have coffee and toast for breakfast. Mini practice. Your turn.
Okay, listeners, let's practice. Answer these questions out loud. What do you usually eat for breakfast?
What do you usually have for lunch?
What do you eat for dinner?
Do you eat snacks? What snacks do you like? Good job. Even if your answer is short, I eat rice, it's still practice. Cultural note.
Did you know in many English-speaking countries, breakfast is very different from Asian breakfasts?
Yes, in the US or the UK, breakfast often includes cereal, toast, eggs, or bacon. Lunch is usually a sandwich, and dinner is the biggest meal of the day. But in many Asian countries, breakfast can be noodles, rice, or soup, so it's fun to compare.
Recap. So today in part 3, we learned how to talk about meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks.
We practiced short dialogues, and we learned that you can use eat or have with meals.
In part 4, we'll go to the restaurant. You'll learn how to order food in English.
See you in part 4.
Let's talk about food. Part 4, at the restaurant, ordering food.
Let's talk about food. A2 to B1 level. Part 4. At the restaurant. Ordering food. Welcome back, listeners. In part 3, we learned how to talk about meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Now, in part 4, let's go to a restaurant together. You'll learn how to order food in English.
Vocabulary. Useful words in a restaurant. Repeat after me. Menu. Waiter, waitress. Order. Bill. Check. Table. Drink. Main course. Dessert.
Great! These are common words when you eat at a restaurant.
Dialogue. At a restaurant. Let's listen to a simple conversation. Waiter. Hello, may I take your order? Customer. Yes, I'd like a hamburger, please. Waiter. Would you like a drink? Customer. Yes, a glass of water, please. Waiter. Anything else? Customer. No, that's all, thank you. Waiter. Here is your food. Enjoy your meal. Customer. Thank you. Did you hear the polite words? I'd like, please, thank you. These are very important in English. Key phrases. Let's practice the key phrases. Repeat after me. I'd like a hamburger, please. Can I have a glass of water, please? Here is your food. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. Very good. You can use these in any English-speaking restaurant. Mini practice. Your turn. Listeners, now it's your turn. Imagine you are in a restaurant. Answer these questions. Waiter. Hello, what would you like to eat? Example. I'd like pasta, please. Waiter. What would you like to drink? Example. Can I have orange juice, please? Waiter. Would you like dessert? Example. Yes, I'd like some ice cream. Teaching tip.
Here's a tip. Don't just say, I want, when you order food. It's okay, but it sounds a little direct.
Yes, in English, it's more polite to say, I'd like, or can I have? For example, I'd like a salad, please. Cultural note. Did you know, in the US, people usually say check when they ask for the bill? For example, can I have the check, please?
But in the UK, people say bill. For example, can we have the bill, please?
So, remember, bill in British English, check in American English. Recap.
So, in part 4, we practiced ordering food at a restaurant.
We learned useful phrases like I'd like, can I have, and enjoy your meal.
In part 5, we'll talk about food around the world, what people eat in different countries.
Both.
See you in part 5.
Let's talk about food. Part 5. Food around the world.
Welcome back, everyone. In part 4, we practiced ordering food at a restaurant using polite English.
Now, in part 5, let's travel around the world. We'll learn about food from different countries and practice new words. Vocabulary: international foods. Let's repeat some food words from around the world. Say them after me.
Pasta, pizza, sushi, ramen, tacos, curry, pho, spring rolls, hamburger, fish and chips.
Great. These are famous foods from different countries.
Conversation, talking about food around the world.
Let's listen to a dialogue. What food do people eat in Italy?
In Italy, people eat a lot of pasta and pizza.
What about Japan?
In Japan, people enjoy sushi and ramen.
And in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, we eat pho and spring rolls.
That sounds delicious.
This conversation is simple, but it's a fun way to talk about different countries and their food.
Teaching tip.
Here's a tip. Use the phrase, in country, people eat. It's a very easy structure to remember.
For example, in Mexico, people eat tacos. In India, people eat curry. In the UK, people eat fish and chips.
Mini practice. Your turn.
Listeners, now it's your turn. I'll say a country and you try to answer in country, people eat.
Italy,
Example. In Italy, people eat pasta and pizza.
Japan,
Example. In Japan, people enjoy sushi and ramen.
Mexico.
Example. In Mexico, people eat tacos.
Vietnam,
Example. In Vietnam, people eat pho.
Perfect. You can practice this with many different countries. Cultural note. Did you know?
Food is not only about taste, it's also about culture.
Yes. For example, in Japan, sushi is not just food, it's an art. In Italy, pizza is part of family life. In Vietnam, pho is a traditional breakfast.
So when you talk about food in English, you are also talking about culture and traditions.
Recap.
Today, in part 5, we learned how to talk about food around the world.
We practiced the phrase, in country, people eat, and learned names of famous foods.
In part 6, our final part, we'll do a big recap of everything and give you encouragement to practice English with food every day.
Let's talk about food. Part 6. Recap and encouragement.
Welcome back, listeners. We are now in the final part of today's podcast. Thank you for staying with us.
Yes, you've done amazing work. Let's take a moment to review everything we learned today about food in English.
In part 1, we started with an introduction and learned some basic food words like rice, bread, chicken, soup, and pizza.
In part 2, we talked about favorite food. We practiced sentences like, my favorite food is pizza, and I don't like spicy food.
In part 3, we learned how to talk about meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. We practiced saying, for breakfast, I eat bread and eggs.
In part 4, we went to the restaurant. We practiced ordering food politely with phrases like, I'd like a hamburger, please, and can I have water, please?
In part 5, we traveled around the world and learned about international foods like pasta, sushi, tacos, pho, and fish and chips.
And now in part 6, we're putting it all together and encouraging you to keep practicing every day.
Remember, listeners, learning English is like eating a meal. You don't eat everything in one bite. You eat slowly, one piece at a time.
Yes, every new word you learn is like a small bite of food. Over time, you will feel full of knowledge.
Don't worry if your English is not perfect. Even short sentences like, I like rice or I eat noodles for dinner are powerful.
The important thing is keep practicing. Speak out loud every day.
Let's finish with some positive sentences. Repeat after us. I can talk about food in English.
I can say what I like and don't like.
I can order food in English at a restaurant.
I enjoy learning English every day.
Very good. These affirmations remind you that you are making progress.
Cultural notes. Did you know in many English-speaking countries, people love to invite friends with food? They say, let's grab a coffee or let's have lunch together.
So if you can talk about food in English, you can also make friends in English. Food connects people.
Final reflection. So today, we learned food vocabulary, favorite foods, meals, ordering food, and food around the world.
Now you can use English in restaurants, when traveling, or when talking with friends.
Remember, every time you eat, you can also practice English.
Look at your plate and say in English, this is rice. I like chicken. I'm drinking water.
That's a simple but powerful way to make English part of your life. Both. Thank you for learning with us today. Keep practicing, enjoy your food, and enjoy your English. See you next time.